All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Monday, February the 6th, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, as some of you may have already heard, we've got some big news here with Novatech, and I've got an opinion on it, so I'm going to share it. Of course, I have to do like I always do, let everyone know. And one, I'm not a financial advisor, right? This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be notified and updated about everything going on here at BOJ, I need y'all to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here, BOJ, hit the notification bell as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a Novatech update video. And I already know that there's going to be some people that may have never seen me before, never heard me say anything about Novatech before. So you may not even know who I am or what kind of relationship I have with Novatech, right? Of course, I'm a type of person that does not tell anybody what to do. I just show them what I'm doing. And I've been in Novatech for over a year. I've been in since I believe November of 2021. It is February 6, 2023. And we have seen a lot in Novatech, right? Some of you may be watching this video because you're looking for information on this new update that has come out. I appreciate you for watching, all right? I am of rank in this particular opportunity. I am closing in on the rank of junior director. All right, I'm a senior executive at the moment. I am also what you would call a President's Club member in Novatech. Those of you that know what President's Club member is, you know what it is. Those of you that don't, it pretty much means you have a good amount of money vested. All right, you got a good amount of capital invested or deposited into this platform. All right, I am one of those as well. All right. So a little bit of passive achievement, a little bit of active achievement, right? So not saying that I'm the highest rank or anything like that, but of course, with the work that we've done and where I have slated Novatech in my list of platforms, this is a fairly important update to everything that we got going on here at BOJ. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. There was a letter posted, and a lot of you know about the withdrawal issues and the different things that have been going on. The different provinces and states that have either had to vacate or had the choice to vacate this platform. And slow pay has been going on, all right? Others may notice some other things like support just not being adequate to the community so far in this stretch of delay. Some may notice that the communication from Novatech has not been the best, right? And of course, we're going to talk about all those things today, but we're going to start with the latest communication from Novatech to the whole community. Everyone can find this in your back office. I'm not going to show my back office. However, I'm going to read word for word what the notification has been, what the announcement is from Novatech. And then after I'm done reading it, all right, I'm going to read the entire thing, and it's pretty lengthy. It is probably the lengthiest thing that I have ever seen Novatech post, but it is great information. I have heard it, read it at least twice, and now we're going to read it for the community. For those of you that have been looking for my opinion, it has been, I always tend to share it at the end, all right? And I want to make sure I preface this as well. This is only my opinion after I'm done reading what Novatech has written. So you can take it for however you want it. My posture is my posture. It will be my posture. And I'll explain all of that after we are done reading this announcement. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. I've got it behind the camera for me. So you guys just got to deal with my face while I'm reading. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Dear Novatech member, since June of 2019, our focus at Novatech has been to stimulate financial awareness to a culture unaware of the amazing possibilities in the crypto and Forex industry. By the grace of God, we have been tremendously successful at fulfilling our mission. We created Novatech structure with complete freedom in mind. We have given our customers absolute control of their journey with us for the last 4 years. And because of that, we have become a household name in our space. Our drive to continue our mission for years and possibly decades to come is not about financial gain for us. There are unlimited ways we can make money without the level of stress, scrutiny, and responsibility that comes with our business. The driving force behind what we continue to do comes from the countless heartfelt testimonies of our members. During the last quarter of 2022, we experienced a great deal of pressure with the ever-changing landscape of our industry. As you may already know, we had to close our doors with a heavy heart to some of our most loyal and loving customers in Novatech due to regulatory changes in specific regions. We know that most of you may not understand the impact this had on our business, as we as a company should have done a better job at communicating this with you. While we cannot go back in time to correct what has been done, we will commit moving forward to giving out all of our Novatech customers the proper communication so that we all have realistic expectations. We want to assure you that our business model is not only strong, but completely sustainable into the foreseeable future. As we move forward in this new and developing 2023 season, our experiences in the last several months of challenges has brought to light some weaknesses in the way we operate that we felt were strengths at one point as a new and growing company. Novatech has always produced, performed, and paid every customer since its inception in June of 2019, regardless of the adversity we may have faced in every market condition in the last 4 years. While we don't compare ourselves to any other of the many platforms in our space, we know what we've done and what we continue to do is unprecedented. To protect what we have built and to continue to be the crypto trading asset management company that we are, it is imperative that we create parameters within our business model that protects our customers from making erratic decisions that can affect the integrity of our program. Novatech is unique in the fact that we've given our members complete control of how they move about with their crypto funds. In light of the forced closures of accounts from some of our beloved members and the massive amounts of withdrawals we had to initiate, this created a tremendous amount of fear, uncertainty, and doubt that our customer has never had to experience. Because in the past, we chose not to communicate what does not pertain to the functionality or success of our business, we left some of you to fall victim to outside rhetoric, which influenced so many of you in making the decision to withdraw from your trading accounts to simply test if we were still paying. Please know that we continue to actively pay and release cash outs daily, despite delays. As a result, we have decided to place a temporary freeze in trading account withdrawals for a period of 60 days. This includes existing cash out requests from trading. This will allow us to immediately start the process of getting back to a regularly scheduled bonus account withdrawals. I want to say that again. This will allow us to immediately start the process of getting back to a regularly scheduled bonus account withdrawals. We understand this may not fare well with a small percentage of you, but we are here to protect our future as a whole, and we refuse to compromise our crypto asset management and trading strategies for the few that may not understand. If you have a trading account withdrawal in process, you have a choice to leave it in the queue and wait till April 1st, 2023, when we will resume trading account withdrawals. Or you can cancel your withdrawals and allow your account to continue to earn while withdrawing profits weekly. The goal with Novatech is to create sustainable passive profits, of which we have done an amazing job thus far and will continue with God's grace. Let's all protect our house by eliminating the noise on the outside, by staying plugged in and in communication on the inside. Every member of Novatech should have an upline who's connected to one of our many senior directors and ambassadors in Novatech. We love every last one of you. We appreciate you, and we will continue business as usual. Novatech admin. That is the end of the note. Now, my opinion. I'm going to start with the top of the note. All right. It talks about how since 2019, Novatech has pretty much been here doing its thing in layman terms, I'll say. It's been successful. It's been helping people to understand more about the opportunities that they have in this space. In my opinion, more people bought crypto that never bought crypto before or ever was involved with crypto when Novatech came around. And as it continued to grow, we see right now it's in a period of exponential growth. It's also in a period of FUD. So I understand that there's not a lot of new people to crypto. A lot of people have made mistakes in sending and receiving crypto because they're new, different things of that nature, right? So they pretty much start with saying, hey, our focus at Novatech has been to stimulate financial awareness to a culture unaware of the amazing possibilities in the crypto and Forex industry. Had it not been for Novatech, me personally, I would not have even known a platform that was able to last a year. I would not know a platform that was able to last 8 months. I was in the hype space. Okay. A lot of you know how I got my start. It was a fairly ignorant start. And I was involved with platforms that went away, and we knew they went. Novatech was the first platform that just didn't go away. And I was involved since 2021. And here we are in 2003, still talking about Novatech. There is not a platform on my docket that has been able to last as long as Novatech has. All right. It also talks about how they have given their customers absolute control of their journey with us, with them. That means, yes, you had complete control over whatever you wanted to pull out of your trading account, whatever you wanted to deposit, whatever you wanted to pull from your bonus account when those things hit, right? In the parameters that they gave, you had control over your money. Now, some may be asking, are they trying to say that we're not going to have control over our money? Of course, that's never been the goal, I don't believe, for Novatech to hinder you. But let's think about this for a second. And for those of you that are out there, if you can answer honestly, then share in the comments. So anybody can read a comment, but honestly, think about why you made a withdrawal from your trading account in Novatech. If you did. If you didn't, this doesn't apply to you necessarily. All right, this statement. I believe that a lot of you, majority of you, if you are not in one of those provinces that had to vacate, if you are not in a state that had a cease and refrain, if you were not a person that had to withdraw their money from their trading account, I believe the majority of you that withdrew in the last quarter of 2022, you withdrew because of fear, uncertainty, and or doubt that Novatech was going to be around for the foreseeable future. Let's just be honest, right? A lot of you messaged me and said, hey, I'm taking my money from Novatech. It's not doing what I expected it to do or what it's been doing. And I'm putting a trade in, a trading account withdrawal, and I'm moving on to something else, which is perfectly fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Leadership from Novatech has said, we're not trying to keep you all from joining up with our opportunities or trying to keep you all from having access to your money. Let me tell you what I believe happened. This is just my opinion. Because so many people got scared about, or they had fear, uncertainty, or doubt about the phase that Novatech was in and the different things that were coming about with California and Canada, and the decisions that the regulatory people in those provinces and states had decided for their people and what they were going to allow them to be involved with. Whatever that means, right? At the same time, you all wanted to protect your assets. So you felt like putting in a trading account withdrawal was going to allow you to do that. In my risk management mind, that makes sense. Of course, if a platform is having this is the space where you never know. This is the space that you never know, ladies and gentlemen. But here's what happened. Once you did receive your trading account withdrawal, some of you put it right back in Novatech. So you really just wanted to test the system. Now, of course, that's not everybody. I'm not saying that's everybody. But Novatech has the statistics. They have the numbers. They know who withdrew from their trading account and who put a deposit right back into their account once they received it. All you did was lose out on the earnings that was going on this whole time you were waiting on a trading account withdrawal. Now, me personally, I'll speak on my opinion because I stand in a different place than some of you. I won't say most of you because I don't know. But some of you, I know for sure, stand in a different spot. I have built my trading account over the last almost year and a half, almost 2 years, actually. I have built it to the point where it is right now, to where it is able to generate a solid, sustainable source of income for me and my family. And because I built it, I had no aspirations of taking from it. So when it came down to trading account withdrawals, I had always said, even in my videos, some of you I can't help. I can't really, I don't like to dive into things that I haven't done. I don't like to give opinions on things that I'm not involved in. So if I'm not involved in a trading account withdrawal, it's hard for me to talk about a trading account withdrawal and how long that will take. All we had was what the information from Novatech was, which was 7 to 14 days, business days, which comes out to around 3 weeks or so, or, around that time, 3 weeks to a month. Or maybe sometimes in some cases, even less than that, it had been delivering for people withdrawn from the trading accounts. All right. But what this note is addressing is pretty much addressing the fact that there were a lot of you that pulled from this because you were scared. And once you realized that you got your money and you were paid, you put it right back in the system. So what I believe that they're trying to do in shutting down only trading account withdrawals, let's be very clear. They specifically said only trading account withdrawals will be experiencing a freeze. Now, they do say in the note that it says a period of 60 days, and somebody wrote me about this, so shout out to them. A period of 60 days is what the temporary freeze is going to be. They also said April the 1st. And I do believe there is a discrepancy in days between 60 days and April 1st. So what I am going to say is the first date that we're looking for, if you're interested in withdrawing from your trading account, is April 1st. I think 60 days is a more of a general statement, as where April 1st is a direct date. And then, of course, from that date, if there's any different news, then you share that news. But I want to remind all of us, and I want to remind myself, that it's only the trading account withdrawals that this is going on with. In my opinion, I believe that Novatech is trying to save us from ourselves. In the note, it says, let me see, to protect what we have built and to continue to be the crypto trading asset management company we are, it is imperative that we create parameters within our business model that protects our customers from making erratic decisions that can affect the integrity of our program. And I believe that, in my opinion, I'll just get this out of the way so I can go ahead and move forward, right? I believe that this is a good thing. I like that they're doing this because a lot of times in the space, we withdraw because we're afraid. We withdraw because we're trying to practice our own risk management. We withdraw because we may have over leveraged and say, maybe I need to pull back a bit. All right. But a lot of people did things ignorantly, like withdrew their whole trading account balances and got their accounts deleted. Now, it clearly states in the guidelines that Novatech has given that you have to have at least $100, $99 in your account to even have an account. You also, if you are sub VIP and President's Club level, which is a minimum of $25,000 or $1,000 worth of $25,000 worth of crypto in your trading account, you have a $25 membership fee every month. If you do not have enough money in your account to pay that fee, then you also run the risk of having your account deleted because you don't have enough to pay for the membership. So when people took their money all the way out, didn't leave anything in, some did it ignorantly, some did it because they just wanted to pull out and leave. That's everyone's decision to make. That's perfectly fine. You make your own decision. But Novatech also has the right to make a decision that protects their company. And if they have to do a temporary freeze on trading accounts, I'm cool with that. Me personally. Now, like they said and acknowledged that there are going to be a percentage of you, I don't know whether it be small or big, that are not going to like this news. Well, you have some options. You can continue to take whatever you can from your bonus account on a week basis, and hopefully we'll be able to report that Novatech is getting more efficient with paying those out. I'm still personally waiting on now 3 withdrawals. So that is what it is. That is what it is. I am being patient. I continue to receive notes every single day that people have been getting their trading account withdrawals and their bonus account withdrawals. Now, for those of you that are still waiting on your trading account withdrawal right now, you won't be seeing it till after April 1st. So if I was in that position, if it were me, and I'm not, but if I was, what I would personally decide to do is I would cancel my withdrawal of my trading account, whatever that was, right? Have my money working for me over the next few months, a couple months till you get to April 1st. And then if I want to withdraw from my trading account on April 1st, I do it then. If I want to wipe the slate clean with Novatech at that point, I do it then. What's another couple months to a company that's been around for a few years? I can do that. Now, a lot of you may be new to Novatech. A lot of you may be looking for, you may be true to the space, but new to this place, right? You may not understand the magnitude of being around for years in this space. You may not, and that's okay. This is all a learning journey for all of us. I'm learning in this journey just like the rest of you. I have never seen a company do what Novatech has done. So me personally, I'm rocking with Novatech till the wheels fall off. And I was saying to my colleague yesterday, not only am I rocking with Novatech till the wheels fall off, but we're going to do it Flintstone style. And when the wheels fall off, we're going to push the bottom out that joint and pedal with our feet as long as we can. I believe this is a good move. Now, because I've built my trading account, of course, I sit in a different position than some of you. My bonus withdrawals, even as they add from the Saturday bonuses for me as an active participant in Novatech, sharing the opportunity with friends and family, and also sharing my journey on YouTube, my bonus account withdrawals are just fine. I like where they are. As a matter of fact, it had been my strategy to do exactly what Novatech is going to allow me to continue to do, which is let my trading account be what it is, what I've worked it to be, and whatever my weekly returns on it are, I take those. I wait for the Saturday bonus pay that we get for sharing, and I do one bulk withdrawal on a Saturday night, and I look for my withdrawal on Monday, Tuesday morning. That's how I've been doing it. That's how I'd like to get back to doing it. Of course, I can only speak about my journey here. I can't speak about everybody else. So I understand that there's going to be a lot of you that feel a certain type of way about this move. But I do believe that Novatech is trying to save us from ourselves. And they said it themselves, they're not going to compromise on their strategies just because people are scared. Now, I do believe, and then that was me paraphrasing, that wasn't the quote, but y'all heard the quote, and you can also read this for yourself in the back office. Right? But my opinion is, I think this is going to make Novatech stronger. I think that it's going to allow the fear, uncertainty, and doubt to start to subside, because it's not about this platform, and this opportunity has never been about one trying to scam people out of their money, take and hold people's money and never pay people out. And I know many of you that are involved with Novatech right now have been in platforms that have done just that. I had somebody reach out to me just this morning. And of course, people have been reaching out to me and said, hey, man, I'm waiting on the Novatech video, man. When are you going to talk about this? When are you going to talk about this? Well, here I am. There I am. Right? And I've heard some people say, man, last year was so rough, CLTPS, IPC, MetaVerse yielders, the list goes on and on. I could probably even read this list that he sent to me. I could probably even read this list. Pegasus, SwapNext, Smart Swaps, all these platforms, and the list goes on, right? And they said, man, if Novatech is done, I think I'm done. Novatech is over, I think that's it for me. I've gotten all these people involved in this space, and this would just be the camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back. They didn't say that in particular, but I'm just paraphrasing in the way that I understand it, right? And I said, nah, that's not me. If Novatech decides to go away today, if they came out with another notice at noon today and said, everything you saw in that letter, scratch it. We're done. If they said, I know we paid out Canada and anyone that wanted to vacate from wherever they vacated from, but we're not paying any of y'all else back. If they came out and said, there's not a dollar left to be had in Novatech, and Novatech is over, would that be BOJ's last day in the space? Not by a long shot, ladies and gentlemen. There is a reason why we talk about diversity in this space. And I understand with there being so many different platforms out there and so many scam opportunities that people get sucked into and they lose their money. I believe that if you learn how to play in this space, you'll survive any platform collapsing. Of course, you have to have your mainstays. Novatech is my number one, still is right now on February 6th, 9:35 a.m. Eastern, still my number one. But I will say this, there are many opportunities that are great in the space. And if we're being quite honest, Novatech has allowed me the opportunity and has allowed me the chance to play in this space at a high level because of what I've been able to build with Novatech over this last almost 2 years. In November of this year, it'll be 2 years I've been in Novatech. I have not been on it. I have not been in any other platform for as long. I'll say it like that. So with this note coming out, I'll say it again, just so I'm clear. Do I believe Novatech is going away? No. Do I think that Novatech is going to completely stop paying? No. Do I believe that this trading account freeze on only trading accounts, right? On only withdrawals on trading accounts, not the growth of trading accounts. Trading accounts can still grow and be earning you more. There's a reason why they have an auto transfer feature that you can manually turn on and continue to build your trading account through your returns on a weekly basis. Do I believe that they'll get back on track with their bonus withdrawals? Yes. Do I believe that I will get the bonus withdrawals that I've been waiting on for weeks now? Yes. Do I believe that Novatech is going to survive 2023? Ain't that a hell of a question? My opinion, and my answer is yes. Now, I don't know what the future holds. I lost my crystal ball, so I can't tell y'all what the future is anymore. Just kidding. I never had a crystal ball. But I say it, and I'm bringing it to you guys like this. I've not lost confidence in Novatech. As a matter of fact, I do believe that sometimes in this space, people need saving because they just don't know. And they get so wrapped up in things and what people say in their opinions in this space. There's a lot of people that have YouTube channels that are using their platforms to put out negative information. They're using their platforms to take old video clips of the CEO of this company and try to, formulate it and make it into something that creates FUD about Novatech currently. All based on things that are out, right? Cynthia didn't hide from anyone. She has, and I've heard her say this, she believes in making sure that the information that needs to be shared is shared. But if it doesn't affect the functionality of the platform, then what is there to talk about? But what has happened, of course, the things that have transpired over the last quarter of 2022 have caused these things to happen. Have caused some functionality issues in the space, in this platform, I should say. And they have acknowledged it, right? So I'm rocking with Novatech. As a matter of fact, this decision, I'm clapping it up. Feel how you want to feel about me. Feel how you want to feel about my opinion. I'm cool with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think this is the time for fear. I don't think this is the time for FUD. I think this is the time where we ought to trust what we know about our own risk management. We should never put anything in any platform that we are not willing to lose. Therefore, if a platform goes away, then we were willing to lose that money anyway. If it left your wallet into a platform, it's gone. Flat out. If you can't accept that risk, then you don't need to be in this space. Now, that's a decision that you have to make. I'm going to be here. As long as there's air in these lungs, I'm going to be here, and we're going to talk about it, good or bad. Some people are going to perceive this as a bad thing. I don't perceive this as a bad thing. As a matter of fact, this makes things feel a little bit more like business as usual, because a lot of people are pulling from their trading accounts and they ain't even VIP. Not even close to President's Club, still paying a membership fee every month. They just want to take, and I'm not trying to call anybody's money little money, because I know we live in a worldwide world, a big wide world that has different currencies, and they are worth more here than they are here. And this amount over here can change somebody's life over here, where it's not doing much at all over here. Depending on where we live, depending on the society that we're in, depending on our culture, depending on our geographic location. I understand that this is a worldwide opportunity. And I've always said, for perspective reasons, the reason why I'm not going to trip off of a few provinces leaving is because this is a worldwide opportunity. There are members of Novatech all over the world. And I seriously doubt that they would let a couple provinces in the state of California keep them from prospering over the long haul. I know that what Novatech is doing is unprecedented, because there is not a platform out there that I can find that has done, and I can go back and see that this has been here and been paying out and doing what it has doing for as long as it's been doing. It has, in my opinion, it has set the standard for any platform that comes forward. Going forward, it has set the standard, in my opinion. Okay. So with Novatech making this decision, I believe that it's a good thing. Now, for those of you that believe it's a bad thing, like I said, if you want to pull your money, You can go ahead and do your trading account withdrawal and just wait till April 1st and leave it in the queue if that's what you want to do. My suggestion is whatever you're making off of what your trading account, if you have it, if you're getting those bonus account accumulations, you can decide to withdraw them. Take what you want. And hopefully Novatech gets back to the point where it's not taking a week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks to pay bonus account withdrawals. Okay. And I believe this is why they are doing that. Okay. My opinion. I believe that Novatech is here to stay. And I don't believe that this is going to be the last change, ladies and gentlemen. I think there are other drastic changes that are coming that are going to help Novatech stay around for years. I don't know what those changes are going to be, but I just feel that because of the growth that Novatech has experienced, I just have a feeling that something else is going to change. And it's not going to be a negative change. It's going to be negative to some of those FUD searchers out there that are just looking for something negative to talk about with Novatech. If you're looking for the negative, you're going to find it. If you're looking for the positive, you're going to find it. I choose to look for the positive. Positives for me is I'll still be able to withdraw my bonus account withdrawals. The work that we put in sharing this opportunity is not going for naught, because on Saturdays we get our bonus payays, and those are great. And we'll still be able to have access to those. Those of you that are just looking for a passive earning and you have deposited enough to get a passive earning for yourself through your trading accounts, this won't affect you. Hopefully things will get better for us, because I'm in that category. I am in that category. I want to build my trading account. I want to add on to it. This indeed is actually more incentive for me to do that. In a space, and I have to recognize this, in a space where doing things like this isn't always the smartest thing to do. I remember I was blessed in IPC because I decided, because of some things in leadership, right? Now, and I'll say it like this: in the comp plan, I only had to have a certain amount of money to be making or be at a certain rank. And I realized that I had way more money invested than I needed to at that time to achieve what I wanted to achieve in that particular platform. So I decided to withdraw from IPC. It was a sizable withdrawal, and I did get it. It just happened to be a month before the thing decided to go away. So I understand the strategic pull. I do. I played that game. But there's a difference between a strategic withdrawal and a withdrawal that's made out of fear, and a withdrawal that's made out of uncertainty, and a withdrawal that's made out of doubt. And like I said, if this is your last hurrah, let it be your last hurrah. My pastor says this all the time, say we're real good at we will give you your plaque and your cupcakes and ice cream, and you can go on and retire. But there's so much left to do in this space, ladies and gentlemen. And Novatech I believe, has already helped me do it, but it's going to continue to help me do it. That's just my belief level in what Novatech has got going on. Now, I'll say this before I get off of here. I've been wrong before. I'm not afraid of being wrong. I'll be wrong again. So this is just my opinion. And like I said, if Novatech decides to come out at 12 noon today and say, hey, we're done, we're gone, and nobody's getting their money back, biggest rug pull in history, right? Whatever. Then we move on. And if this is where you get off the train, if this is your stop, the train attendants will help you step down or not. It might be you just jumping off the train and rolling on the side of the dirt while the train just keeps on going. I'm staying on the train. I bought my ticket. I punched it. I don't drive the train. And I'm learning about how the train works in general. Of course, I'm not talking about a real train, y'all. Hopefully, y'all are catching what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, I'm rocking with Novatech till the wheels fall off. And as far as I'm concerned, the wheels just got a little bit stronger. The chassis just got a little bit stronger. The base just got a little bit stronger. The interior just got a little bit cleaner. And as a matter of fact, for the people that are worried about Novatech, then put in your trading account withdrawals and then just wait. I can't tell you what else to do. I can't tell you anything to do, really. But as far as I'm concerned, and I know I've been talking long enough, but an announcement like this, it causes a lot of people searching for opinion. And of course, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do, but I am here to share my journey. And Novatech has been a very integral part of this journey and the growth that I've been able to have in this space. Some of the chances that I've been able to take have been because Novatech delivered over and over and over and over and over again. And I believe that is going to continue to deliver. Just my opinion. So with that being said, I do believe that everyone that's involved with Novatech should read this for themselves. Get an opinion for yourself. Think for yourself. And make a choice for yourself. I also want to send this out there. Please, please, please. Be careful with who you get your opinions from. Ask some questions for people that are telling you negative things about Novatech. Ask some questions. Hey, I appreciate your opinion, but are you in Novatech? Hey, I appreciate your opinion. Do you know any of the leaders in Novatech? Hey, I appreciate your opinion. Do you or have you ever even made an account with Novatech? Or whatever you're talking about that's negative? And if you lie in that space where you're a person that does have a Novatech account, are in tune with leadership at Novatech, have been listening to the leaders and their opinions on what's going on with Novatech, which is about as close as we can get to the CEO. If you have been listening to those people, then great. If you haven't been listening to the leaders and the people involved with skin in the game just like you, and you've been listening to these people out here that all they do is put out negative stuff, it's like they have built their whole brand off of negativity. You have to be careful. Now, I say be careful because some of you are looking for negative stuff. And if you're looking for it, then have at it. Go for it. Look for it. You'll find it and do what you will with it. But those of you that are looking for a positive word, some of you, and let's be real, some of you are just looking for the truth. What is the truth? What is really going on? It addresses it in this note. Novatech has not been the greatest at communication. What I believe this note right here is, it's an effort and a step in the right direction of setting the pace for what the communication could be. Maybe there's a newsletter that starts to come out on a month-to-month basis to let the people involved know what's going on. Newsletters can be fun. They can be cool. And there's a lot of businesses that do that to let their people know what's going on. As this becomes more of a household name than it already is, I do believe some of those steps are going to have to be made. And realize that this company is in its infancy, ladies and gentlemen. It is a company that has only been around for less than 4 years, actually. It's in its 4th year of business. It's completed 3 years. But on a grand scale of business, even though 90% of businesses don't last its first year, so it already surpassed that feat, but it's not like a Microsoft or an Apple or, So I say all this to say, I'm rocking with Novatech. I'm not worried about this decision. Of course, when I speak about myself and my stance in Novatech, it doesn't affect me much at all. The things that affect me are not getting my bonus withdrawals and getting them late. And I'm sure that's affecting more of you than it is your trading account withdrawals. I know a lot of people from Canada have been paid out. The money was moved from their trading account to their bonus account. So those of you that have been vacated, if you're still waiting on that money, then just know that that's not going to be hindered in this process. If you had to vacate because of where you live, you got the notification, they moved your trading balance to your bonus balance. They already did that. So if that was you and you're still waiting on a withdrawal, then it's coming. You don't have to wait till April 1st for that. All right. For those of you that have just recently put in a trading account withdrawal and you have not gotten it, I'd probably, if I were you, I'd just go ahead and cancel it and keep earning until April 1st. Because those of you that is based on what I'm understanding from this note, if you're still waiting, you're going to be waiting. You're going to be waiting. So I'm saying as probably as effective of yesterday. If you had a trading account withdrawal that had not been cleared, that had not been sent out yet, you will not be getting it until April 1st. All right. And I hope that's not an April Fool's joke. I hope that doesn't turn into a cruel April Fool's joke. But at the end of the day, like I said before, if Novatech decided to close its doors today or on April 1st, listen, we are diversified. There are so many great opportunities in the space. Even Novatech has acknowledged there are other opportunities in the space. They're not trying to keep you from joining them. This was a vehicle that let us know that these things are real. Had it not been for Novatech being around, some of you would not even know that this space existed. Let's be real about that. Had it not been for Novatech, some of us would not even be able to have a level of trust in a platform to put anything more or anything substantial that can give us a daily income into a platform. We all know the risk, or you should. If you don't, then take this time to learn. All right. The risks are if it leaves your wallet into a platform, it ain't your crypto no more. So, of course, we all want to earn from whatever these platforms tell us they're going to earn, or what their projections are, or what they are aspiring to do. We all want that. We all want that. Okay. I still want that. And I believe that Novatech is going to be able to deliver that to us. We just got to practice some patience, some more patience, right? As for me, I'm hoping to get my bonus withdrawals fairly quickly, because hopefully this puts an end to all the aimless trading account withdrawals that have been holding up the queue from the people that have been trying to just use Novatech for what is supposed to be used for. And those of you that have just been trying to fuel your own uncertainty and doubt by putting in your trading account and counting the days, hours, seconds, and minutes that it takes to get to your account, well, you all gonna just have to count a little bit longer. So with that being said, those of you that were in a unique position where you needed this money and something happened, or there was an emergency and you pulled from your trading account because of this emergency, sorry. There's nothing that I can tell you to do other than be patient. But what I will remind you is to never, ever, and I understand emergencies come, but what you have to internalize is, one, that you never want to put anything in these platforms that you're not willing to lose. And I say that over and over again because I mean it. It shapes your mindset around what you deposited. If you deposited, then you don't need, or you're not expecting it to happen or to be available for you in the case of emergency, like you may have. Yes, there are other platforms that give you more control over your capital, whatever. Yes, there are. There are. But if you're looking for that with Novatech, then just don't put any money in. As a matter of fact, if you're looking for that in any part of this space, you shouldn't be here. Because most opportunities are not going to just be like, oh yeah, here's your money back, here's your capital back. Yeah. Oh, you just deposited 2 weeks ago. Well, here's it back. Here's it back. No, most platforms say, hey, you got to leave your staking locked in. You got to leave your money locked in for a period of time, whether it's 90 days, 180 days. You got to keep it in for a year, but will allow you to continue to earn off your daily returns or your weekly returns or your monthly returns, right? Right? This is no different. And I think with them adopting this temporary freeze, It's going to allow it to get back to business as usual. I'm looking forward to that. And I've already talked too long, ladies and gentlemen. That's just my opinion. Listen, this is Novatech. This is a Novatech update. The note is back there for everyone to get their own opinion on. I just wanted to share mine. Thank you guys for watching. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the Wild Wild West, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right, ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure hit the notification bell as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a note. This is an update about Novatech. And this is BOJ. I'm excited about what Novatech is doing. I'm excited that they did this temporary freeze to help those people that possibly needed a little bit saving from themselves. If you were a person that had to withdraw from their trading account for an emergency, hey, I'm sorry to hear that. But what you can do is withdraw from your bonus account. And as you earn on a week-to-week basis, you can be able to withdraw from that. And then hopefully they'll get back to business as usual, where we're not waiting weeks. We're only waiting days for those withdrawals. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm also looking forward to Novatech being held accountable if they don't do this, all right? Because that is the reality of the space. Platforms and companies and these opportunities, when they don't do what they say, we gotta raise the red flag. So if they're gonna be putting a freeze to get back to their goal withdrawal times for bonus accounts, then we ought to see that start to happen over these next few months, the next few weeks. And if we don't, then we have to raise the red flag, say, Novatech, hey, cut the cap, because we ain't here for that. All right, we're here to build wealth. We're here to change our families' lives. Everyone that's involved with Novatech right now is involved for Novatech for a reason. All right, that's just my opinion. I know why I'm here. And I believe that most of you know why you're here. And it has very little to do with withdrawing from your trading account. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.